Alright. New game. This is probably one of my favorite games. This game fucking slaps. Now I'm playing the second one before the first. This one is a sequel to Nioh2, obviously, but it's a prequel sequel. So the events of this one happened before the first one. And they kind of lead into each other. The events do, at least. A yokai.
そこである若者が鬼に立ち向かいます。若者は黄金色の石をたくさん集め、キラキラと光り輝く不思議な刀を手に入れました。
The seven-branched blade.
そして誰も倒せなかった鬼をその刀で切りました。 鬼を殺した若者はその刀を残し
Storyteller just got stabbed. It's Raiden's dad. My tumbly. Spooky. That's my hot mom.
強く生きるのです。強く。
Alright. In the first game you play as William, who's this English guy. This game, you play as a shipling. And you can completely customize them. I already went through the process of... How do I do this? Oh, there it is. Load... Yeah. Change name. much looks almost exactly like me, barring the eyeball tattoo on my forehead. Beard's a little bit longer, but generally, I've made him look almost exactly like me. Whatever you say, Mom. Alright. So this is the, God, what's it called? The interzone? I don't remember. But you get to choose your starting weapons anymore. In the first game, you go to this screen and then it just, like, you can choose what you want. You don't get to dick around with it, but in this game, you can play around with them a little bit more. Get a feel for what you want. I'm definitely... Let's see, I've played through dual swords, Odachi, regular sword, of course, spear, axe is probably one of my favorites. I haven't played through with Tonfa, haven't played through split staff, haven't played through with fists or hatchets. I've done Kurosagama and I haven't done Switchclave. I think I'm going to do fists though. Fists are dope. Let's swap to axe as my secondary. Or do I do Adachi? Adachi gives strength. But I think I might just do axe, because axe is a really solid secondary weapon. Yeah. Dude, the fists are so cool. So you get your 2 weapons, and then you can do your Guardian Spirit, which is a new addition to Nioh2. And you can choose between the 3 Pokemon. You got Shark, you got Bird, and you have Doggo, which Doggo is what we're doing. So this is like your Super Saiyan mode. There's 3 different types. There's Brute, which is this guy. There's Speed Demon, which is more of like a swifty boy. You get some cool dashes and stuff. And then you can get the mage character, kind of. It's kind of like a ranged character. Do a bunch of cool stuff. And pretty much it all comes down to their burst counter. And the Brute one is the most proactive boost counter, or burst counter rather. Because he does a forward swing to interrupt people. Let's just get going here. Leave this place. Okay. Toyotomi Hideyoshi, the man who achieved no small triumph in bringing unity to this nation, was born in a poor village in a time of civil strife, but was blessed with a shrewd mind and courage needed to overcome adversity. So I believe we just... Oh, no, little cutscene. Oh my god. I'm possessed. Back to sleep. Ugh. What a life, living in a shack like this. move to the overworld map. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so here's the overworld map. You've got your starting point, which is kind of like your little upgrade hub. You can go to the hut, which is kind of just cosmetic stuff. You can change your appearance, pull out items out of your bank. You can make equipment sets. You can look up lore on various things. Watch cutscenes again. It's not super duper important, and you can even remodel your hut. I'll let my dog go there. So when other people like view your profile or whatever, they can see all that stuff. I don't know, maybe you can like gift people things? I don't know. Go to the shrine, which is essentially like a bonfire for Souls games. You get some free stuff at the beginning for having DLC. It's nothing crazy, you immediately outlevel it all, but you get some recipes. PvP stuff, you can manage your guardian spirits, which will be a thing later. You can level up. Dojo is where you do training. These are basic tutorials, you don't really get anything out of them, but later on we will. And then hidden tea houses. Something that you can do to trade in currency called glory to get various items and drops. Probably not going to do it. You can get transmogs to be as other characters, which is pretty cool, but probably won't be doing much with this stuff until later. And then you can do PvP. But we're going to go ahead and do the first mission, the Village of Cursed Blossoms. I wait under the nighttime cherry blossoms for the hero that will set our village free from these horrors that plague us. It seems that this message is from someone that's heard whispers of my work slaying yokai. There are no hints as to who sent it, but it appears to have come from a village called Juzan Sakura. If there are really yokai there, then it might be worth heading that way to take a look. So we're looking for a cherry blossom tree. Alright, we're here. So this is like the bonfire. This is a shrine. And you already get enough to level up, which is hilarious. We're just gonna do a little bit of even stat leveling at the beginning there. Check our equipment, which I don't think... I guess we got the demon hatch, or the demon horde axe. Shouldn't really have anything crazy to equip. Oh, this is pretty nice. That's pretty nice. Nothing crazy here. This gives us life. Not super worried about that. I think I'd rather have the chesticles. Equipped. Or whoops, not the chesticles. We don't want to get over, if you look at the top middle, we don't want to get over 70%. So we'll just grab that and call it a day. Alright, cool. Turn up the sound just a little smidge. Hopefully it's not too loud. Alright, cool. Gotta get into the groove of this game. This game's insane. First counter, alright. Purify that shit. Our stamina regen is so bad at the beginning. It even tells us we don't have to kill this guy, which is hilarious. Just get him over here. double. This guy's really not that hard. He just has a ton of HP and you don't have any abilities in the beginning, so just kind of giant sponge. Yeah, let's get you away from that. There we go. Throw rocks at me. Nice, we gotta level up in fists. Bring it on, big guy. I don't know who you're attacking. And he's dead. Easy peasy. No big thing. We got the cemetery key. Cemetery key. I think it's just a shortcut over here. Or something. Yeah. It's a shortcut that isn't really that useful because you kind of want to go the other way anyway. It's just like a little reward if you want to cut through this a little bit faster, but if you're that worried about it, you just wouldn't fight him and just run past him. You'd be there already, but we're gonna go ahead and go this way. I think I'm going to adjust the... No. Let's just turn this down a little bit. I don't think it's that big of a deal, but we're looking for frames here. Off you go. Alright. Alright then. So we got a skill point for fisticuffs. So we're gonna go ahead and just get this guy. And just lock this in real quick. So we got a Kodama. They are hidden little buggers in the map, and you get blessings from them. And they stack for the region. It's really nice to get them all, but it's not necessary. The more Kodamas that you have in the region means that you get a bunch more free potion, like Estus Flask essentially, which is nice. But also some of the passives that stack up are really nice too. Like you find a lot more materials, and materials are needed for later in the game. Throwing a rock at me. Alright. Really, we need samurai skill points. That's what we really need. Honestly. And a ranged weapon. That would be great. Hopefully we find one sooner rather than later. Kick you in the head. He's almost stamina broken. dick a bunch of times, and you're dead. Alright, we get a soul core, which means we can use him as a summon, pretty much. Which is good. Whoa! That was interesting. The dash attack for this is amazing. You do like a high dive off the top rope. Yeah! Whoa, that was weird. Down. Alright. Cruising along. Looking for treasure. Teaches you about drop down attacks, which you just do a big old belly flop. Oh, there we go. Oh yeah. Whoa. No stamina. Punch, 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 punch. Oh, we got another skill point. Let's take power of your next active skill. Alright, let's do that. So now I can, yeah, now I can do a combo move with a forward shunt with a key pulse. Like that, yeah. So this game is, Nioh is dope. It's way faster paced than most Souls games, at least that I've seen. And it has mostly to do with the fact that you can do what's called a key pulse, where if you look at the stamina bar, which is the green bar in the top left, every time you do an attack, your stamina bar goes down like this, but there's a negative stamina bar that slowly recharges, and if you hit the key pulse button as it refills up to max, you can get all your stamina back. And doing that allows you to clear like Dark Realm and a bunch of other crazy stuff. Do attacks like that. It's crazy. What we really need is we need the key pulse on dodge. And also a ranged weapon, which we haven't found yet. But we will go and find some little jabronis, the Kodamas, more like that. Now we can go to the rooftops. Hopefully kill one of these guys and get a bow. That'd be nice. No bow. Bow? Please? There we go. Bows are very important. Ranged weapons in general. So they let you shoot people in the head. Like this. Yep. Or big enemies like this. Oh, miss. And then you can just run up to them and stomp their butt cheeks in. Give him the good old dick punch. Treasure. Shoot that guy's head off. Yep. Guys with helmets like this, if you were to shoot them with a bow, it wouldn't do anything. responsive. So this is kind of like summons in Souls games. The blue ones are. You can summon them to help you follow you around, like a AI version of them. It's kind of interesting. The red ones you can fight. It's kind of like a bloodstain in Dark Souls, except they don't show you how someone died. It just means that someone died there, and you can fight there like an AI controlled. Oh, like this guy right here. You can fight like an AI controlled version of him. It will also tell you how they died, which is interesting. Oh. Oh my god, just die. There we go. Okay. Cool. There should be, yeah, this guy right here. He's annoying. Oh, I always forget about the kick. Oh yeah, just punch his freaking head off. Alright, so here's a shortcut back to the shrine. Might as well just hit it real quick, lock it in, level up a little bit. We're just gonna get a nice smattering of stats before we start dumping into things, because you need certain stats to... Lantern plant fruit. I don't remember what that does. What does it do? Oh yeah, we can get these. These are good. Shoulder strap. Let's just get this. Okay, cool. And then this gives you... just gives you anima. Okay. Sacred water is good. It gives you a stamina regeneration boost. Did I get skill? Oh, okay, sweet. There we go. Samurai skill points. That's really good. Dodging at the perfect time will give you key pulse. There we go. That's what we need. And that's good too. Yeah, we'll get that. We're going to be doing a lot of high stance action. I really like high stance in Nioh. It does a lot. Just shoot that guy's head off. Oh, he moved. I think there's another guy over here. Oh, there's Kodama right there. Oh, there he is. There we go. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. There we go. This little buddy. Very nice, very nice. And we got our first little scampus. Little cat demon. Give him little scritches and he follows you around. He gives you anima. As long as you have him, and he'll bump into people and do damage. He's a good little guy. When you go into the Dark Realm like this, he turns into spiky Sonic the Hedgehog. not to paralyze. There we go. Oh, I'm paralyzed. Just punch him to death. Alright, sweet. So in the Dark Realm, your stamina regenerates way slower. These guys are annoying because when you break their stamina, they roll back and then throw up paralyzation pools. I want to fight out here. Yeah, come on out here, buddy. Oh boy. Oh, I just realized I forgot to do a soul core. Oh, okay. A little early on that dodge. I was eating all my potions. Got him. Okay. Come on. Get out of there. And he's dead. So whenever there's a Dark Realm, there's a reason why there's a Dark Realm. It's usually tied to a character you need to kill. But oftentimes it's tied to like a crystal or something you gotta break. Trigger of some sort. And then it will go away. Yep. Can't forget to do the soul core this time. So you go to your spirit guardian, and then you tune a soul core. No, I don't. Yeah, there we go. Let's do that one. So we got the monkey earlier, so now we can do a monkey javelin throw. It's pretty cool. There's a Kodama over here, I remember. Yeah. Got another fist point. Go ahead and use it real quick. There's nothing here that I really want. I do want that. I think we're just gonna hold on to it. Oh. And we're going into our first boss. Armor looks goofy as fuck. Oh yeah. It's the horseman from Berserk. You're not gonna rape me. Hopefully. Mizuki, I killed your brother. Oh, I forgot that. Oh, that's a triple. Okay. Just get some stamina down. Okay. Gonna eat my lunch. Shit for stamina. Oh, that was bad. That was really bad. Okay, now we're just sitting here. Oh shit. Okay. My stamina is taking forever. Actually, I'm just gonna go ahead and go into yokai form because I don't have any stamina. Just beat his ass. And he's dead. My brain hurts. Chopping the tree. Get my woodcut leveling up. Yo, fuck this guy. This guy sucks. Monkey man. Conniving bastard. I do like his spirit though, he's pretty cute.
危なかったな。もう少しであやかしになっちまうとこだ。
Alright, we get a bunch of trash loot probably, and then we get a soul core. Oh, he's gonna push me out of the way.
ほら、拾うもん拾ったら、こっちに来てくれ。
Nice. He said the letter. Tokichiro. I am a mute.
Yoし、じゃあ秀の字な。呼びやすいだろ。
Getting possessed by a monkey.
知恵を頼りに霊石を売り歩く俺にはいつしか猿が取り付いた。
The frame rate in these flashbacks is really, really bad. It's supposed to be like that though.
だけど宿っている魂は紛れもなく人だ。俺たちはきっといい相棒になれるはず。ゲーセンだとか汎用だとかそんな世評は笑い飛ばせ。一緒になりやがってでっかい夢を見てやろう。
So he's like a commoner, and he's like a trader, and he wants to become like a lord or like noble class through trading and peddling these spirit stones.
さあどうする。よし、どうせ行くとこないんだろ。来いよ。
Don't touch me.
すっげえな、あんなごついので喋れないのはなんかわけが。
We're like a half human, half yokai hybrid shiftling. Alright, we got the spirit. We got the monkey. It seems that the continued increase in yokai due to its ceaseless war It's not just Mino that's falling into ruin. The constant battling of samurai has spread as far as Owari and Omi provinces. But hey, this presents the perfect chance for us to make a name for ourselves. With my smarts and your muscle, I'm sure there's nothing we can't overcome together. I'm counting on you, Hitty. Yeah, we got soul cores. So, you have to purify them by taking them to the shrine, which is just going to the shrine, like hitting the bonfire, essentially. And you can either equip them, or you can turn them into soul fragments, which is essentially like EXP for a specific tree of skills.
俺の集めてる霊石には大きな力があったな。異国じゃアムリタとも呼ばれ、国の戦を決めちまうほどなんだとか。今や日の本は力がものを言う戦乱の世。戦のたびにこいつが飛ぶように売れるってわけよ。だがこのご時世、あやかしや野党がおって命がいくつあっても足らん。そこで腕っぷしの立つお前みたいなやつを探してたってわけだ。まずは俺が上得意にしてるお客に会いに行こう。付き合ってくれるだろ、秀の字。
As much as I hate that character, he does have a very striking character design. He looks really cool. I like his garb. And the gourds that are strapped to his waist are pretty sweet. Alright, so there's main missions, which are the red ones, and then there's these gray missions on the side. The gray missions, the sub-missions, most of them are just like challenges. Some of them are unique and interesting, but a lot of them are just kind of like gauntlets of enemies and stuff. You need to do all of them, but I'm probably just going to cut out most of it until I get to the boss, unless it's like a very interesting challenge mission. But we're just going to keep getting almost everything to 10 to unlock most things. And then we'll start actually going into a build of some sort. Like, this one is specific, it even has 2 Kodama in it, which is interesting. Alright, we're at the end of this one. Pretty simple level. Definitely want to break that though. Easy peasy. Stab him in the face. What you got, dude? What you got? Nice. Easy, easy. Nothing crazy at the beginning, if you're used to playing this kind of game. Yeah. Get the hell out of here. So it seems that there are others out there after spirit stones. Well, for whatever reason, they seem to have turned into monsters, and I guess after that, hunting spirit stones were probably the last thing on their mind. Anyway, if we have business rivals out there, we'll have to be more careful. We're going to need to stay one step ahead of them to make a name for ourselves fast. And we got another Enki Soul Stone. Alright, I think this is a good spot because we're going into the second main mission. See you next time.